The sound of vacuuming at like 2, 3 a.m. above me in my first rental apartment. Hey friends, Jeremy Larkin here with the Larkin Group home selling team. Guys, I'm talking about today this topic of owning your first home. And this, I could not mention the name because they're actually well-known people here in St. George, but the very first rental I lived in, I was young and married, and the gal that lived above us would famously vacuum at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And everyone who had lived there before us, because they just were rotating young couples through there, and we couldn't figure out, why are people moving out of this amazing basement apartment? Well, when I found myself at 3 o'clock in the morning using a broom, pounding on the ceiling to say, please stop vacuuming, I knew why. If you are a tenant, if you are a renter, you felt some of this pain. Maybe it's a baby crying next door. Shoot, maybe your baby is the baby crying next door. But you don't have control of your life, right? You're at the mercy of your landlord, and you're paying your landlord's mortgage instead of paying your own mortgage. You're building their wealth instead of building your nest egg, which is a perfect segue to talk to you about the proven path to homeownership, what we call the Your First Home buying workshop. We're going to be doing these workshops here at Larkin Group headquarters in our beautiful downtown St. George location. And in the workshop, we're going to do 3 things. Number 1, we're going to give you a copy of the Your First Home. It's a best-selling book. It's phenomenal, okay? Number 2, we're going to walk you through the actual proven path to being ready or able to purchase home in the next 12 months. Number 3, we're going to answer all of your questions, including lending questions. We'll have one of our great lending partners there on site. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sign up to work with us. You don't have to buy a home. But if you're a tenant and you are dealing with the rigors and the pains of being in someone else's home that you don't own, I bet you'd like to own your first home. Now, space is limited. We want to make sure that we have an intimate setting where we can answer all of your questions without, just a throng of people. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to go ahead and look at the link in the description. It'll give you all the details, time, location, and you can go ahead and please, you'll need to RSVP there.